En wat is hierdie woord? Die getalnaam, né? Stel in 2 julle. 2
4, 6, 18, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
My name is Amelia. I am 8 years old. I like maths. I can count from 1 to 300. I would like to be a doctor.
My name is Gresham. I would like to be a policeman. They are chasing bad guy.
My name is Keisha Alexa September. The math moms help us a lot with halving, doubling, pluses and minus, times and division.
My name is Ashley and I am 9 years old. I like school because I will wish to be a teacher.
As much as it is difficult to get into corporate and work and earn an income, it is also difficult for an education system to deal with and cope with the influx of children to schools which are not getting enough attention.
A lot of our children in South Africa come from very disadvantaged backgrounds. They come very often from homes in which they are not perhaps valued and encouraged and promoted as much as they should.
Living condition in that community that I'm staying in now is very poor. People, they are struggling, no job.
They either go to alcohol or substance misuse, or they're starting to into gangsterism.
The mother is always impacted by things like abuse, physical abuse that many of them are exposed to in the townships, in the areas. And unfortunately, once the mother is exposed to such circumstances, then the child gets the biggest impact.
If I think about the children in the community, I think the one thing they want to be is to be seen and to have a plate of food on their table every day. When people live in the slow violence of poverty, they become so full of trauma and they don't believe in themselves anymore. Firstly, we take all the women, all the people in our program, so we start by nurturing a person. We are going to train unemployed women to upskill them and help that they also help learners with mathematics.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
And then we take them through the trauma and tension releasing exercises. It's a lifelong tool for healing to help you release your stress. That you then decide, okay, I am somebody. I have dignity in myself. When you experience that, you can respond in a loving way towards people. They become open. And when they heal, they can take a child by their hand and help them attach to people so that they can also heal. If someone can do this to me, I can do this to someone else.
So our energizer today is the fruit salad. Do as I say as I do. Watermelon,
Watermelon,
pineapple,
pineapple,
banana,
banana,
fruit salad,
fruit salad, fruit salad.
Now you need to fold your plate again in quarters. 4 equal parts. What do we call one of those equal parts? I am Margaret van der Schijf and I am a retired teacher.
My name is Samantha Donis and I'm a math mom.
MathMoms for me is by far one of the most innovative programs. You can teach children mathematics, which is one of the most challenging subjects, especially in South Africa. So you can get unemployed mothers to learn mathematics themselves in order to help their kids at home. Some of those mothers even become teachers themselves of mathematics. And you bring into the community a sense of hope, a sense of public participation in schooling, a sense of, oh my goodness, if you can do this in some of the most unstable, often violent parts of our country, then you can do it anywhere.
I believe it's very important to empower women in general. My children like to say, if you want to create jobs, just hire a mom to be a president. Because moms always find something to do around the house. I grew up in the township of Mdantsane, and having seen a lot of issues and people were impacted from a developmental point of view, I was really looking for some way to better my future. I'm currently a board member for MathMoms, and I run my own businesses. One of it is a training and skills development center where I train youth, and I also coach SMMEs, and I have my own service station where I employ more than 15 people. My parents are very engaged in trying to develop my personal skills at a very young age. So the encouragement that I grew up with made me to believe that I could achieve things that, a lot of people wouldn't necessarily believe are achievable at that age.
I think that's about it for now.
We started MathMoms in 2016 in July, in the middle of the year. And I went to the principal and I asked her, give me your 5 naughtiest boys in the school. We start doing the tension and trauma releasing exercises in the schools. And then the schools become more and more. Within the first 3 months, we already seen a 34% increase in the learners' marks. And then we realized this thing works.
If you're happy and you know clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, then you really want to show. If you're happy and you know, clap your hands.
What do we have? Hogs. What do we have? So what can you tell me about the hogs? They are equal. MathMoms, just out there. 3 equal sizes.
It sits at the heart of what I think every human being needs to have. First of all, is to create the safety space for children, and the whole idea is that they're going to assist learners in the classroom so that they can improve the maths, and therefore she started this program. With the MathMoms working with the kids in this period of time has actually increased their systemic results. And these are results that the children write nationally. The results have shown that they've improved from last year to this year.
Our children are smarter than you think. What you need to do is show up and make sure that that potential becomes reality.
There's so much strength and resilience people who stand up for their community, who care for their community.
And not very common, name for a person who live in a not very common house. As you can see, the house here, ne? This is the house. So the people is living in the house here. And the dragon is on his way. So now you must listen now. I'm working with kids so the age of 4 years old and 5 years old. And I'm from Unsere community.
When I started my MathMoms, it was very challenging because long time you go out of school and now you must start being in school again. It was for me fun because now I experience how it is to work with children. How can you do spelling? At least then I know how it is like to work with children.
So the role of a mother has changed over time, and it has included what would have been a role of a teacher.
My main thing is that I want to bring back my culture. I feel that when our culture and tradition is brought into our communities, that the social ills will go, children will get respect for the adults will get respect for children. And this is the kind of stuff that MathMoms is trying to install in our youth and in our children at this moment. We fill that gap by giving love to the kids and being patient with them. I've learned myself in MathMoms how to deal with my own kids.
When I engage with women and youth, the biggest transition that I always almost recognize every time is that they start believing in themselves a little bit more.
Even if they feel money is a limitation or the fact that they're staying in the township is a limitation, but they must see themselves as not a limitation.
So I like to include the money discussion in everything I talk about. Because what is driving people to gangsterism? Money. What's driving people to prostitution? Money. What is driving people to corruption? Money. It's greed. It's always got to do with money. Why do people want money so much? They believe it's power.
I stay there with MathMoms because I know I have nothing. I don't have even money. I can't even do anything because when MathMoms came in my life, it showed me a lot of stuff. It built me up. And on the end of the day, I start my own business.
For me, MathMoms really inspires me a lot because it actually made me grow.
One of the biggest things that changed is I found my voice.
In the time when I moved in my MathMoms, I bloomed.
Our country wasn't changed by governments. Our country was changed from apartheid by ordinary people sort of saying, we're going to pool our power, and our resources, whatever that might be, in order to make a difference. So I'm very optimistic about South Africa's future.
If I close this folder, right, and then I open it, then it starts playing.
The core function of a parent is to love, is to care, is to build, is to develop, and skills development for the mother don't just benefit the mother, they benefit the full ecosystem and the full family environment that mother is coming from.
And if you educate a child, you create a way that they can become someone.
So we come from my say,
I can become better. I can go to a college. I can write my matric. I can become a pilot. I can become a doctor. Because knowledge is the key to freedom.